Shanghai, a city of shame behind the bamboo curtain. Its jails filled with those already condemned. Some of its hotels converted into internment camps for the last miserable group of the foreign population, Americans and Europeans who have sought in vain an exit permit, a ticket for home.
This is an outrage, the very idea. Bursting into my home like this. Who's in charge here? Oh, you, boy. You number one, boy.
Can't you tell us anything? Why are you bringing us here? Look, you can hold me, but please let my wife and daughter...
Now, you be a good doggy.
Daddy, no!
Daddy, it's Bootsy!
Oh, God.
Yes,
Bootsy, Daddy!
yes, of course.
Daddy, it's Bootsy!
Come on.
Bootsy, Daddy!
放下。拿到车上去。
Doctor. Which is your boat, Doctor?
Boat? I was just going across the garden bridge to see a patient.
Which is your boat?
Trunk, huh? Thanks for taking care of it, Zorik.
Colonel Zorik.
It was a waste of ammunition, but your sampan captain and coolie have been shot.
What's holding up my execution?
Fortunately for you, your reputation. The authorities feel that a doctor as well known as you are for your surgical skill.
I'd like to try a little of it on you.
Did you forget our curfew law, Doctor? No one is allowed on the streets after 7 without a permit. Why did you try to escape?
Is that what I was trying to do?
Left your office at 9:21, crossed Nanking Road at Khartoum, through narrow winding alley to Honan Road, 1 block north, reached Suchow Creek at 9:38 by way of still another alley. Do you like dark, rat-infested alleys, Doctor?
Which one did you crawl out of?
You will speak to city authorities with respect.
A stooge for the commies!
You'll be held in protective custody.
Just make sure you always have somebody around to protect you.
Take him to the hotel.
But, Daddy, why did they have to kill Bootsy?
No, dear, it'll be all right. Just calm down. It'll be all right.
You there! Come here. here, Hongla.
Crummy bunch of slobs. We ought to take them on. Well, maybe you tried that already.
Who's she?
Mo Da Kui. Yes, Miss King.
Now you know.
Huh?
The doll with a drag. Do you need any more answers?
I guess not.
Leah! Emilio! Oh, Emilio!
Oh, God, Amelia. They didn't hurt you.
No.
Oh, I was so worried.
Pigs, fools. What's the meaning of this? You, sir, are you in charge here?
Complete charge.
Well, these people are citizens of foreign countries.
Countries belong to enemy nations.
But I am not. I am not one of them. I am an internationalist, a neutral, a citizen of the world. I am not to be molested. Oh, surely, Major, you've heard of me. I'm Ricky Dolman.
Yeah, I've heard of you. You buy ships loaded with steel, oil, munitions. You supposedly direct them to a free port. Then you reroute them to the Far East. War supplies. International junk dealer.
Yes, we know who you are, Mr. Dolmine. War profiteer playing both ends against the middle.
Are you going to listen to them? They are your enemies. I am a neutral. I have influence around here, Major. Plenty of money.
You're under arrest just as they are.
Then General Mao himself will hear this. It might interest you to know that your government owes me $1 million gold. $1 million, sir. Get in line, all of you. Get in line!
Now, the armies of China have been engaged in costly, bloody war. Although it was recognized the citizens of the Western nations who have been here in Shanghai were potential collaborationists, saboteurs, and spies for the enemy, the new government of China has until now graciously permitted you all to continue your residence. Continue our residence? We have repeatedly asked that we be allowed to go home.
Yes, I've been trying to get an exit visa for months.
We've all tried.
China's been fighting for some time. Why have they rounded us up at this late date?
Yes, young man. Can you explain that?
Because messages containing important military information are being sent to Western nations from somewhere in Shanghai. One of you is an enemy agent. You are to be held and judged by the People's Court. In the meantime, you are all in protective custody. You will be given 3 bowls of rice a day, some meat, and 2 ounces of fish.
Fish? Ugh.
You are not to lock doors at any time. Your quarters will be inspected day or night. No one will leave these premises under penalty of death. You will now be assigned rooms.
All of you step forward. I will not go to one of your miserable rooms. I have men at this very minute on their way to higher authorities. You will be dealt with, I assure you.
This whole thing is ghastly.
I can think of a better word than that for it.
You can?
Mrs. Merriweather?
Yes, I'm here. I'm right here.
Hey, wait a minute, you'll spill my paints.
An artist, eh? What do you hope to paint around here?
A portrait of despair, perhaps. Human panic.
Well, I suppose an artist hangs on to his paints the same way a doctor does his medical kit.
Hey, are you really a doctor?
Maynard's my name.
I'm Paul Grant. Glad to know you.
Hello.
Just a moment.
What is it?
May I see it? Hold it, please.
Aren't you going too far?
Would you prefer a cell to a room?
Oh, no, please.
Would you?
I only meant to protect my wife.
I'm the protector here. I said there would be discipline. I could make an example of you to show what I mean.
But he's done nothing.
Consider it a warning. I'll be watching you.
Him or his wife.
What room is it?
9. There it is. No, don't.
What if that major comes back?
He'll arrest you for breaking the rules. That's all he's waiting for.
All doors are to be left unlocked.
Number 8. Must be this way.
I guess I'm down here.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Doctor? I heard someone call you doctor. I have a sick man. It's the Norwegian, Mr. Hallyson. Seems to be his heart. Would you come?
Yes, surely.
It was the heart. They warned me at hospital. Any excitement is bad.
You'll be all right, Mr. Hallyson. Could you get me a glass of water, please? They let me keep my tools and my pills. Razor, please. There you are. That'll help you to rest. Now take it easy. Get as much sleep as you can.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'll be in my room if you need me.
Thank you, Doctor.
He was a nice man.
Yes? Hi, Doc.
Hi.
Well, they didn't find this. I had it stashed in my gear.
Oh, good for you.
You wouldn't want a drink, would you, Doc?
Are you kidding? You got a name?
Got a whole bunch of them on the police blotters. Present name is Greer. I even got a nickname, Knuckles. Hey, Doc, I've been trying to figure out a way to escape from here.
You'll never make it.
That ain't what bothers me. I just don't know where I'd escape to. I'm wanted by cops all the way from Frisco to Calcutta and all the stops in between.
Sounds like a colorful life.
But the cops probably aren't looking for you. What are you doing in this crummy part of the world?
Dying of dry rot.
Is that a disease?
Yes. One that starts in a man's soul and ultimately destroys the whole human system.
Oh, it must be serious. What is it, Doc?
Looks like we're gonna have a visitor.
Well, who'd be crazy enough to break into this place?
I don't know. Let's have a look-see.
You really think he got in?
I don't know.
Mr. Ricky Dolmine?
What is it you want? Have you come to free me?
Your pictures do not do you justice.
Pictures of me? What are you talking about?
In the name of China!
Listen to me! An assassin!
Sir, by the nationalists, the true government of my country. Why do you stop me? Do you realize who he is? Without him and men like him, there would be no arms in New China, no oil for the war machine.
All right, that's enough of that.
It is my duty to kill him.
If there's a murder in this hotel, we'll all be blamed, then tortured or shot.
Yes, who are you? The nationalist underground movement in Shanghai numbers thousands. I am Sun Li, a member of that movement. I'll call the guards.
Hold it. Put your head out that door and you'll get it blown off.
Now keep quiet or we'll let him finish his job.
You were ordered to assassinate Dolmine?
Yes. I went to his apartment, then I discovered he'd been brought here.
Dolmine can't do any more damage. You don't have to kill him. The Beiping government doesn't like him either.
Someone's coming.
Get him out the way he came in.
I may go with him.
Miss King, call the guards.
Call the guards? Why, Mr. Dolmine?
A crazy fiend broke into the hotel and...
So you two know each other, huh?
I know a great many people in Shanghai.
It figures.
I tell you, Miss King, I was nearly murdered.
Would seem there are traitors everywhere these days.
He's gone.
The danger's over for now, Dolmine. You can relax.
Miss King, how do you stand it? The atmosphere in this place is unbearable.
Yes, that's the way we feel about you, too.
Miss King, can you possibly contact Colonel Zorek?
I just left him.
He must be told that I'm here.
He already knows.
Oh, thank you. My release is on its way this very minute.
I'm afraid not. You see, it was Colonel Zorek who signed the order for your arrest.
Colonel Zorek?
Yes. We live in strange times.
Oh, that paper, that's the number of the room you were assigned to. Seems like you'll have to use it now, after all.
It's a shame. Big man like you has to live with us peasants.
Did someone really break into the hotel?
Yes, but they're gone now.
You gonna stick down here?
Why not?
Well, I thought you were like me. I can't stand dames with a drag.
Maybe I should go.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, that's all. I'm going upstairs and get drunk.
Seems I'm not very popular.
Can you blame them? They resent people with special privileges.
What's your angle? You must have an angle or you'd run off with the rest of them.
I've got an angle.
At least you're honest.
You're the only person here who has any contact with the outside.
I see. I'm to be your information bureau.
These people have a right to know what to expect.
Why come to me? Why not ask Colonel Zorek?
I did. And got beat up.
Oh. Then, you're Dr. Maynard.
That's right. Daniel Maynard. What did he tell you about me?
Said you're a good surgeon, good medical man. But he said you were tired. Is that true? He said you were disgusted and disillusioned.
He's smarter than I thought he was.
He also said you think life stinks.
Doesn't it?
Well, if you feel that way, why bother asking me about the future?
I want to know for the others. Does the new order have any plans for them?
You've seen this regime operate long enough to figure it out.
Uh-huh. They'll disappear. Why don't they lock you up with the rest of us? What have you got, a pipeline direct to the big brass?
Why should they lock me up with a group of people who've been fools enough to let themselves get trapped in China? They had plenty of time to get out. I've always lived at this hotel. It's comfortable. I like comfort. Besides, I'm not a citizen of the Western nations. I was born in Tangiers, and I'm a woman of all countries, with no politics.
No politics?
That's right. I'm not on anybody's team. I'm strictly on my own.
Are you happy that way?
What difference does it make?
I don't think you are. I can see you not.
And what else can you see?
I'm not sure. But I think there might be an old dream there.
But it's dying out? Is that it?
It does for all of us. Take me, for instance. The things I was going to do as a doctor. Come to China, cure the ills of mankind. But you get ground down, human greed, apathy, the rake off, the double cross. There was a different world.
When?
When? I don't know for sure. Seems like ages ago. Back when we were both kids, I guess. You remember? You were a kid once, weren't you?
Yes. I was a kid. I remember many things. Especially the first time a boy kissed me. Like that.
Morning.
Hi.
Would you like some fruit?
Is it ripe?
It's 8 years old. You got your trunk, huh?
Yes, they finally sent it around this morning. Say, I've been trying to figure. How did that nationalist get out of the hotel last night?
You mean Sun Lee?
Yes.
The same way he got in.
Huh?
You ever see a coal chute?
Sure.
There's one down by the side of the building. It's got a cover on it.
Oh. If he could do it, so could we.
Sure, but how far would you get once you got out?
Yeah. Well, maybe we better stick to the fruit.
Tax I got a tell you a lot. Let him alone. All of you, stay where you are. Downstairs! 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 All right, just a minute. Hurry, hurry. Downstairs! 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 Hurry, hurry. Downstairs! Downstairs! Downstairs!
All right.
Well, what's the reason? Downstairs! Downstairs!
All right.
Downstairs!
Say, what is this, a raid?
Looking for the crown jewels, I guess.
Have you contacted headquarters?
Get in line. Our monitors have picked up radio transmission from Shanghai intended for Tokyo. It is our intention now that you are rounded up to definitely identify the spy among you. I order the guilty party to step forward and give himself up. Now. So you refuse. Very well. To the rest of you, I say this. Anyone who knows the identity of the person we seek and hides it is equally guilty and will be shot. The spy among you will step forward. No? Very well. John Warren, step forward.
But there's nothing I can tell you.
No. Please, I swear my husband knows nothing about this.
Step forward. Lạc quay lại là.
But I tell you, I'm only an American businessman. The Chinese people have been paying insurance premiums through the years, and your authorities made me stay in Shanghai to keep the office open.
So that is the way you did it. Coded insurance letters.
I know nothing about it. I'm not a spy.
You're a man with a wife and child. Unless you give me the information I want.
I have no information.
I think otherwise.
But you're wrong.
Jaeckel!
Oh, no. No.
But if...
I suppose you're like the others. Anxious to leave China. Only staying because we detained you.
No, I intended to remain in China. In fact, I was closing up my mission, getting ready to go inland, when I was arrested.
Inland? Where? To a place that would be a safer base for your work?
Oh, my work is...
Saving men's souls. Converting what you call heathens. No. The truth is, you wanted to travel inland to observe military installations, troop concentrations, and factories, so that you could make reports on them.
No. You're mistaken.
There's another thing I want to know. You ate at the Luchong Tea House every other night for 6 months. Then you suddenly stopped. Why?
Well, the cook died. He was half owner of the place. I think that's probably why he was shot. You know, property owners in the new China don't live long. Do you own any property?
What does a paltry landscape artist know of economics?
Nothing. You want to indoctrinate me, give me a brainwash so I'll understand?
Like her! Why did you go to your warehouse last Friday night? And on the 10th and the 24th?
It's on the way home. It was still daylight. I went to check invoices.
You're lying. It was not invoices, but reports. Military reports in code.
No, that's not true, senor.
Until each invoice for the past year is checked, you will be held in jail, incommunicado.
You mean you're taking me out of the hotel?
Like her gum phone.
No. You're doing this because of Leah. I saw the way you looked at her. If you so much as... I'll kill you! I'll kill you, do you hear me? I'll kill you if you touch her.
Emilio!
They're killing him! Mrs. DeVerno, it's no use. It's no use.
Emilio. Oh, please. Do not take Emilio away. He's done nothing. He's not a spy.
It is always possible he will be brought back.
Oh, but when?
That depends. Chào嘢嘛？
冇嘢，就將我哋周圍炒清晒，乜嘢都冇。拉飛人入嚟，拉俾人入嚟。
Until a spy among you is identified, food rations will be cut in half. You have 1 week. There is one more item of business. This man was caught last night leaving the hotel. He is suspected of being a traitor to New China. We have reason to believe that Sun Li is a member of the Shanghai underground. An example will be made of him for all who think they can escape from the hotel. Saute clean.
Miss King.
Rita. How good of you to come.
You mean without being sent for?
You must have some information. Otherwise, why would a woman who has so many important friends bother with a mere chief of the secret police?
Well, most of my friends are out at the city, which makes Shanghai a pretty empty place. Maybe I was lonely.
I wish I could believe that.
As for information, you haven't asked me for any.
I'm glad this has come up, Rita. I have been hoping that, out of friendship, you would volunteer to tell me anything of interest that takes place at the hotel.
Do you suppose my old friends, General Lebanon, for instance, would approve of my becoming a police informer?
I think in this case he would. After all, you are a young woman who could use money and continuing influence and power in a foreign country.
You mean, you'd pay me for any little treachery I might bring in?
Rita, I have watched you for 4 years. You have always lived well, made a fastidious choice of escorts, both of the old and new regimes, the most wealthy and influential men in Shanghai. You have established a mode of living, and I rather imagine you want to go on in the same manner.
So I should cooperate, is that it?
To a woman whose station in our Shanghai circles is much higher than my own, I dislike being so crude.
Why? It comes natural for you.
Have I hurt your feelings?
No, not at all.
If you would only consider me as your friend.
Or someone a little closer.
Now is being crude?
Well, it's a raw and ugly and crude world we live in these days. Maybe I do have a choice tidbit of gossip from the hotel.
What is it? Tell me.
It happened just today.
Yes, go on.
What are you doing here?
You want him back, don't you?
Emilio? Of course I do.
Then we understand one another.
Oh, no. No, please.
No, you don't. Cha-chang!
Emilio!
Leah!
Who ordered his release? Colonel Zorak.
You all right?
Zorak? And I am to take you to his office immediately. Jaeckel, hello. Hello.
I don't know how to thank you, Doctor.
Oh, Miss King. I wonder who could have told Colonel Zorak.
I wonder.
Thanks from all of us. No need for me to tell you the full ration was barely enough. Now they've cut it in half. A starvation diet. Therefore, the food must be apportioned so that not 1 ounce of nutritional value is lost.
We're willing to follow whatever you suggest, Doctor.
Thank you. We can take it better than the women and children, so 2/3 of the food must go to them. But whatever happens, even if they cut off our rations completely, I think you'll agree we're going to protect the person they want.
You don't happen to know who he is, do you, Doctor?
What if he does?
Nothing. What shall we do if we find out who the spy is? Report to you?
Report to nobody. Keep it to yourself.
I agree.
Whoever he is, he's in this spot because he's working for us.
But if he's not caught, what'll they do? They might send us to Manchuria, the coal mines.
Do you think they're trying to get ransom for us?
Who knows? There are no answers. But these people will find some way to degrade us. All we can do, gentlemen, is live as best we can from one day to the next.
Reverend, how long have you been in China?
Close on to 30 years now. Yes, I came here the latter part of 23.
And you lived in Shanghai all that time?
No. You see, I have several missions way up country, and I visit them quite often. I trust with all this trouble, God has been good to them.
Well, take my word for it, Hollingsworth. You're wasting your time. 30 years. Why, a man with your education and your ability could be heading a paying organization. Instead of which, you preach your religion to a gang of heathens who want none of it. Besides, what do you get out of it?
What do I get out of it? Psalm 23 in the good book tells me something which I have found to be true. That goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Where's Mr. Ricky Dolmine? He's over there. Shanghai, lights up the old phone. Go ahead and lock light. Mr. Dolmine, you will come with me.
Ah, at last. I was positive it was all a mistake. I knew I'd be released. Send one of your men for my bag. Well, Reverend?
You will not need luggage.
Not needed? But where am I going?
Manchuria.
Manchuria? No. No, that's not possible. You can't do this.
Jaeckel.
Take your hands off of me.
Jaeckel.
Please, why was I being arrested?
I'm warning you, I've been treating this man. He's very ill.
Take it, Teddy.
Doctor, come in.
Well, you seem to be living pretty well.
Really? What do you want?
A lot of things you don't have.
You're in a nice, sweet mood.
I'd like humane treatment for innocent victims. But maybe that's too much to expect these days. They just took Jaeckel.
Probably for routine questioning.
Routine questioning. Like Dolmine. They just took him on a routine journey.
Manchuria.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, I've got to get dressed. Colonel Zurich wants to see me.
That's why I came up. I thought maybe you could intercede with them for Jaeckel the way you did for DeVerno.
I'm afraid not. The cases are quite different. I really must get dressed.
Have fun.
Doctor, you're not jealous.
Why should I be?
I thought you might be confused by a kiss. It didn't mean a thing. It was just...
I know. I wasn't planning to build my life around it.
All you have to do is tell the truth. You want to be released, do you not?
Yeah.
Then it is very simple. Merely make a complete confession of your crimes of sabotage and espionage against the New Order.
There was no sabotage. No.
You must confess. Confess! Joshihala? Now, are you ready with your confession?
Yeah, I'll confess. I will make full confession of everything, the truth. May I stand up while I tell truth?
Of course, go on, go on.
I confess I was born and raised in beautiful country. There were lakes and great fjords and streams
and proud, happy people. Strong, clean, free.
Get to your confession.
My country were called Land of Enchantment, Nation of Viking. Well, I leave there. Yeah, I leave my native land.
And where did you go?
I go to China. China. Centuries old in civilization and learning.
Never mind all that.
That were my mistake coming here. For into this land has come octopus, reaching out arms to enslave and degrade the free peoples of the world with fear, hatred, treachery, and human torture.
Stop! Stop him, Macho!
You can beat me until you voice out my desire to live. But while I live, you cannot voice out my desire to be free.
Topeka. Dead?
Rita, have you been waiting long?
It doesn't matter.
I was terribly busy.
Mr. Helluson?
Helluson?
Yes, they took him from the hotel today.
Oh? Well, I suppose they took him to the jail.
You see, we are sure there is a spy among them. That's why I sent for you.
For me?
I think you could be of help.
How? By snooping in their rooms, ferreting him out?
By listening, watching.
They don't talk while I'm around.
Must you be so uncooperative, Rita? It is most important to me that I find this man.
All right. Find him.
I tell you this. They have just 1 week. After that, living there will not be pleasant. It will be no place for you.
I'll manage.
Rita, what is wrong with me? Your other friends have left the city and may never return. Now I am one of the most influential men in Shanghai.
Handsome, too.
I have reserved a beautiful suite for you at the Belmont Hotel.
Close to yours.
You can live elegantly the way you always have.
Well, thanks. I'll bear up where I am. You see, I've never been in an internment camp before, and I find it fascinating. I suppose, as a police official, you could order me to the Belmont.
No. Not until you yourself are willing. However, as a smart woman, you should never gamble with your future too long.
That is very true.
In the meantime, why don't we have dinner tonight at the Belmont? 10 o'clock?
All right. I'll be there.
Allow me. Have fun.
A little jumpy, huh?
Should have knocked.
What are you looking for down here, mice?
No. This coal chute Son Lee used. I've been thinking.
Now, wait a minute. You remember what happened to Son Lee?
Yeah. Yeah, but it still has its possibilities.
Oh, sure. It's got possibilities of getting 6 slugs through your belt buckle. Come on, you want a topside.
Wanted? What for?
Well, that kid's sick. You know, the Warren kid, little Penny. Her mother wants you to take a look at her.
Oh. All right, let's go. Does that hurt, Penny? There? Here?
What is it, Doctor?
I can't tell what it is. I've got to have x-rays, blood tests. Monterey Hospital's the closest. You've got to get her there.
Then let's take her there.
But the guards won't let us.
Couldn't we talk to Colonel Zorich?
Just a moment.
Oh, you still talking to me?
Why not?
The way you looked when I went out last night.
I've come to ask a favor. We need help. One of the children, Penny Warren, is very sick. She may need an operation. I have to get her to the hospital right away.
You mean that pretty blonde little girl?
That's right.
But I can't,
The child's life is in danger.
Mother's right here.
It's all right, Penny. It's all right. This is going to make the pain go away. There we are. It's all over now. That's it. Oh, you're going to feel a lot better, Penny.
I see. How touching. Quite sad.
Human life.
Do you know what I thought when you first called me? That you changed your mind and were willing to move.
I'm not making any bargains. But the little girl, you've got to help her.
You seem really anxious. What is one human life worth?
I think you forget. General Lebanov...
Oh, haven't you heard? Comrade Lebanov was called back to Moscow, where he was arrested for political deviation.
Political?
Purge. So it is a bargain after all, Rita. As soon as this is over, we start. You'll move to the Hotel Belmont. It'll be a new life.
New?
I intend to be the top man here. We have a great, bright future together.
Take it easy, Doc.
Only the child and the mother may leave.
I've got...
Oh, yes, of course. You too, Doctor.
Yes.
I've been checking with the hospital. I had no idea it would take 2 days.
Wasn't easy. I didn't expect to find you waiting.
It seems you're in my custody. I'm to be sure that you get back to the hotel. Besides, I wanted to know how everything turned out.
Fine.
Why did it take so long?
Because once I almost lost her.
But you held on.
Does that make me a great man?
I think so. Doc, do me a favor.
What's that?
Hold my hand.
Better now?
Much better.
You mustn't be afraid of the dark.
Tell me, Doctor, how is she?
As I suspected, I had to operate. Intestinal obstruction. But she's fine now, resting comfortably.
And Mrs. Warren?
She's staying with Penny. They should be back here in a few days.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate what you've done.
Come on. You ought to go upstairs, get some sleep.
Yeah, but I...
Yes, why don't you do that?
Come on, huh? Come on.
I suppose I should.
I think I'll go to bed, too.
Oh, no, wait a minute. We haven't finished our game yet.
No, he has you on a blitz.
Oh, yes, of course.
Would you like something to quiet your nerves?
No, I'll sleep all right now, Doctor. Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
What are you doing in Paul Grant's room?
Nothing. I was just...
What are you doing in here?
Look, a radio. It's Paul Grant. He's the spy.
Paul Grant. You would be the one to find out.
But it was a lucky thing I did. We've only got 4 more days. There's no telling what they'll do to us then. We gotta tell them. No, you don't.
You don't leave this room.
Yes, I will. Don't be a fool. It's either Paul Grant or the rest of us are gonna suffer.
You're not gonna open your mouth.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Stop him, Grant! Grant, stop him!
I found him. I found him. Don't, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. No, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Yes, all right, but what happened upstairs?
I'll tell you in a minute.
What was this? Who is that man?
His name is Hoyt.
Why did he run out?
I don't know. He must have gone crazy. He jumped me all of a sudden. Started yelling he was going out of the hotel. I tried to stop him up in the stairs. Ask the rest of them.
Yes, that is true. Dr. Maynard called to us to stop him. Mr. Greer tried to stop him, too.
The guards say he called to them. What did he say?
How do I know? He was hysterical, out of his head.
Well, he's paid the price for disobeying our orders.
Well, I guess I've had enough for one night. How about you, Grant?
Yeah.
What happened?
Hoyt went berserk. Tell you about it tomorrow. You better get some sleep. Come on.
What's this all about?
Take a look. So you're it, huh?
Well, it's a receiving set. I listen to dance bands.
What happened to your sending apparatus?
Well, they went out on me. I had to break it up and dispose of it piece by piece so they wouldn't find it. It was just before they brought me here. Question is now, how far can I trust you?
It's a good thing I didn't ask Hoyt that question.
Yes, I owe you a lot. So does our government.
OSI man?
Mm-hmm. And loaded with some of the hottest military information we've ever uncovered. List of their new equipment. Jets, tanks. The bomb. The only way I can get it through now is to take it myself.
You intend to make a break for it yourself?
As soon as I get the word that they're ready for me. Tokyo keeps a schedule once a week, 11 a.m. They've missed my sending. They know something's wrong, but they haven't worked anything out yet. I expect to hear tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Hey, listen in with me.
Yes. Yes, I'd like to.
It's 2 minutes after.
This is 88JN4, Tokyo. United States Armed Forces radio service on the air with the 11 a.m. news bulletins. A military transport aircraft, AF-807R, carrying 37 personnel, is reported missing and presumably down at sea on a flight between Guam and Honshu.
That's me.
Last contact from the aircraft gave its position approximately halfway between the islands. Units of the 8th and 64th Squadrons at Wells Field have been dispatched to conduct a search. The steamship McClintock sailed from Yokohama yesterday, due in San Francisco the 24th, with 1,034 officers and men on rotation from Korea. Lucky fellows. A letter of protest has been received by Military Headquarters Tokyo from the citizens of the village of Kiano, adjoining Kiano Air Base, accompanied by a bill for 7 dozen eggs, which their hens have failed to lay, due to the newly instituted 2 a.m. training flights of Sabre jet squadrons. Latest basketball scores. Columbia 60, Cornell 52, Baylor 63, Kansas State 61. Stand by for other stateside news.
Did you learn anything?
Eggs?
Mm-hmm. 7 dozen. Means they gotta wait 7 nights for me. I've got to get across the peninsula to the coast. They're putting a boat ashore for me each night at 2 a.m.
Where?
Changsa Cove. It's about 13 miles south of the Yangtze. Submarine.
Can I go with you?
Sorry, Doc. I've got to go it alone.
Okay.
I've got the names of everyone here. After I've turned over the important data, I'll get the news out, their situation here. Maybe the government can make an exchange of civilian prisoners or something. At least there's some hope in it.
Listen, I think I found a way out of this place for you.
Where?
Basement. Want to take a look at it? Change guards in 10 minutes. They've been on the dot every night.
Meticulous fellows. You know, I figure that my chances of getting through are less than 50-50. But the information has to get there. So let's make the odds in favor of our government a little bit better.
How?
That tells the whole thing. It's in code. If I fail, you make a stab at delivering it. No, I don't need a copy. I've memorized it. Give me 12 hours head start before you tell any of the others. And listen to the radio. If they say the plane was located and all hands safe, I got through.
I'll listen.
Goodbye, Doc.
Good luck. Asked me to delay telling you for 12 hours of his escape. Well, the 12 hours have gone by, so we can only hope that he made it. Anyway, no news is good news.
Yes. Where is he heading for?
He's heading to the coast.
What a pleasure to see so many bright, hopeful faces. May I ask what has brought on this happy occasion? Perhaps it is because Paul Grant escaped last night. He was very foolish to try it. He should have known it is impossible to escape from here. Paul Grant is dead. He was shot and killed. He proved to be the man we were looking for. No doubt you shielded him and helped in his escape. I have been lenient with you so far, but now drastic steps are being taken to punish you. Rita. Good morning, my dear. You are packing?
Yes.
Good. But I've been called to Beiping. I'm leaving immediately. When I return, I will see you in the suite at the Belmont. Goodbye, my dear.
Looks like somebody squealed. You don't think that she...
Do you always cry when you send a man to his death?
If you
think...
You were standing in the hall when I was fighting with Hoyt. You heard the whole thing about Paul Grant.
You think I reported?
Who else? He had a good plan all worked out. Now suddenly this morning he's dead.
No, you can't
Dirty,
believe that.
lying
You can't. It isn't
Shanghai.
true. I didn't.
No, you didn't. Then what's all this? Look, your spy work is over and you're moving out.
No.
Quit lying. Why else would Zorak have had you living in the hotel except to spy on us? And now you're going to get your reward, aren't you? From the new order.
I didn't report, Paul. I didn't. I didn't even know he had gone.
You knew about the radio.
If you had a little faith and trust in people, Paul Grant might still be alive today. What are you thinking, Doctor, that nobody, absolutely nobody, has any honor or decency except you? I could have told you he wouldn't have made it out of Shanghai, but you didn't ask, so now he's dead.
And telling you would have saved him.
Oh, maybe not, but I could have helped him. I have friends amongst the Chinese. He might have at least had a chance. But the way he did it, alone.
What's all this stuff? What does it mean, huh?
It's none of your business.
Zorak told you to move.
I'm to be waiting for him when he gets back from vaping.
Why? Why if you don't like him? Why when you could be like the rest of us, people without privileges, common prisoners?
Common's the word, all right.
Rita, it isn't because... No. Oh, even Zorak wouldn't be that heavy-handed. He didn't make a deal with you about letting Penny go to the hospital. That isn't why you have to. I heard him say something in the lobby about... Now it makes sense. And I accused you of... Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't have enough faith in people. Maybe I stopped believing too soon. Look, it isn't much to say, but I want to say it. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, Rita, I'm sorry. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe there's still time to do something. You said you could have helped Paul.
Of course.
Then you can do the same for me. Tokyo had made arrangements for him to get away. They're going to be standing by for 6 nights with a submarine. I'm going to leave here as soon as it gets dark. You said you wanted me to trust you. Well, I'm going to trust you. But if you fail me this time, I'll be dead.
No. I don't want you to go.
I'm leaving. I've got to.
You have to cross the river.
Yes.
There are gunboats all along it. And they check on everything. And on the other side, the army forces clear up to the coast.
But I'm going to get help.
Yes. Yes, you're going to get help.
And Rita?
Don't say any more. Hola, Lee.
小姐，很好。
金先生，
都在里边，请进来。里边请。金小姐要见你。
ได้ขอยับเลยละ
Mr. Chen.
Miss King, may I have tea prepared for you?
Thank you.
Gong Cha. Miss King, you honor me. And come to tempt me, too. The pin I have so long admired. I have missed you.
I've been ungrateful not to have come sooner.
Gratitude is for the old to give to the young, for lighting their days. How can I help you?
It's about the internees at the hotel. An American is going to try to escape tonight. I came to ask Mr. Chen if you could help get him across the river.
Everything that moves on the river at night must stop at a gunboat's gangway. One American has already been killed.
Yes, I know. But he's going to go out tonight with or without help. I want him to at least have a chance.
I thought you had changed since I saw you last. You're in love with this man.
Yes. I know it'll cost much to make the necessary arrangements. Please accept the pin.
There is no charge.
Jesus stood still and commanded them to be called. And they called the blind man, saying unto him, Be of good comfort, arise. He calleth thee.
7. 3. That's 24 for me. Hey, what's with you?
A lot.
Was it the dame that squealed in Paul?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
What are you so keyed up about?
Want to make a break for it?
With you?
With me.
Well, they got Paul. What makes you think you can do it?
Coming or not?
Do you have to ask?
Okay.
When do we start?
Anytime now.
You all right?
Yes. Your friend sure gave them a hot time.
Why did you bring Greer?
2 stand a better chance if one of us doesn't make
So
it.
that's why you brought me along. What's she got to do with it?
Everything.
Well, I don't like it.
You want to go back?
No, but I don't like it.
Keep down.
Take it all back, Miss King. Thanks a lot for helping us. You did a great job.
Probably I'm sure we'll never see each other again.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Always did have rotten luck.
Me too. Goodbye.
Good luck.
You go below, quick.
All right. This crummy barge will sink if it takes on any more water.
Yeah.
You savvy, Missy say, Chin say. I kick pail, you go rudder brace.
We know.
All right.
Hoist it, Alla!
喂，來順飛啦！
好嘞，我來嘅啦，我頭先來啦。喂，快啲裝紅，快啲！
照經過啦。點解你夜晚過河啊？
哦，對唔住，我係下課下遲嘅話，我要個科技佢病咯，我頭先犯咗不當便咯。
你冇嘢喺上嘅？
冇嘢，乜都冇啦。
你去走咯。
哦，我哋晒啦
嚇。散行啦！
出場啦，去站啦！
Last time I held my breath that long, a Spanish dame was after me with a knife.
All right, you go now.
Thanks a lot.
喂，走嗰邊啦！
Go quick.
What is it, a search? I heard him say Quan Leong means rations. I think they're gonna eat.
你去呢邊啊？你走嗰邊。
喂， Why, those dirty thieves. I was going to catch them after dark.
Okay, your turn. Get some shut eye.
There's a lighthouse. I think that's it. Wait till we get a full flash. Yeah, that's it. That's the mouth of the Yangtze River. It's about 2 miles. Couldn't be much past 12 or 12:30.
Can you still run?
Yeah, let's hit the hard sand.
Right. Nothing.
I guess I figured the time wrong. Well, we got here anyway.
Maybe we can catch a fish tomorrow.
Those chickens would have been better.
Who's that with you, Grant? It's not Grant, but we're friends of his.
Hold it. Hold it where you are. Keep me covered. Where's Grant?
He was killed trying to get here.
How do you know?
The head of the Shanghai police told us. Grant was interned with us at the New Waldorf Hotel.
Interned?
37 of us Americans. And others, too.
Can you prove you knew Grant?
He asked me to deliver this if he didn't make it.
All right, let's go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Where are you taking us?
Tokyo. Lady will probably be sent home.
Home.
All right, get in. Come on, please, hurry it up.
We proved conclusively that he was Paul Grant, the man we were looking for. I would like to add that we killed the spy before he reached the river. I hope you will see this as evidence of the efficiency of my administration.
Was he planning to cross the river?
Evidently, he was headed in that direction.
Would have been a very grave thing if he had succeeded in getting out with the information he had. Also, somewhat embarrassing to us if he had delivered news of the internees at the hotel to the Western nations.
Yes, indeed.
We would have been almost forced to release them to the custody of their own homes.
I am aware of that.
You're sure, then, that this spy was killed?
Yes, I saw his body personally. I have been here in Beiping nearly a week now. If you approve my report, I shall return to Shanghai on the 12 o'clock train.
If you saw his body, how do we receive this? From Switzerland to us, a protest from the Western nations demanding release of all internees at the New Waldorf Hotel and the name of each one in full. He also escaped with military information, the loss of which is of incalculable damage to us.
But it isn't possible. I have no idea.
No, Colonel. You will not return to Shanghai. It is possible that your gross negligence to duty was occasioned by a certain lady in Shanghai. Yes?
I really...
You have bungled all the way through. All the internees at the hotel will be released at once, causing us to lose face because of your stupidity.
All go, Missy, all go. Rickshaw, Missy, rickshaw.
No. Been released. Well, that could only mean that the list of names got through.
That's right.
But then, here you are.
Greer got on the submarine.
Why didn't you go?
You wouldn't have been there.
Oh, Dan.